Well, today on this Mental Health Monday, we profile a resilient 17-year-old. She's a daughter of immigrants who found a way to conquer stigma and isolation.
Humans are social creatures.
Yet for the past 15 months, the threat of COVID-19 has forced many into unprecedented isolation. For teens like Jessica Caballero of Castaic, that meant confronting a dramatic new normal.
I love seeing my friends. I love going to school and seeing my teachers. And when that was stripped away from me, I was kind of in this spot of what do I do now? Like, who do I talk to? I was kind of blindsided.
Instead of doing homework with classmates after school, Jessica has had to struggle to motivate herself. SAT prep, that too. She had to do it by herself. As for social media, she found herself spending more time than ever engaging with filtered perfection and no real-world encounters to ground her in reality.
Teen girls, especially with social media, our perception of beauty standards and gender roles put another pressure on top of us.
Jessica's parents, who are immigrants from Peru, have always been her biggest cheerleaders, but at times found it hard to understand why she was struggling so much.
Immigrant households, mental health is seen as a choice. It's like, you're anxious, oh, just don't be anxious. Are you depressed? Oh, just be happy. Like, I had it a lot worse than you did. And you can't help but think like, oh, my feelings are invalid. Oh, I can't really talk about this.
Jessica decided something needed to change, so she helped her school build an online chapter of Bring Change to Mind, a national nonprofit focused on school-based community building. In Jessica's chapter and throughout California,
our goal is to start discussions surrounding mental health.
Hey, Margaret.
Trying to gain understanding and empathy, because especially in immigrant households, this conversation surrounding mental health, it's non-existent.
But through Bring Change to Mind, Jessica has learned she wasn't alone. Her goal now, getting the word out.
We love new members. We love getting more people into the group.
She gets how hard it can be to discuss mental health.
A lot of people are too afraid to talk about it, and they kind of just stay away from that.
But for those willing to drop their guard,
they're definitely going to be immersed in this positive and educational environment that is a catalyst for growth and change.
Jessica no longer feels alone and looks forward to in-person gatherings in the fall.
Get this human contact going again.
Best part of letting her own guard down,
you know that you're part of the solution and you're taking steps in the right direction.
Well, joining us now to give us more insight is high school senior Jessica Caballero, who you just saw in that piece, and psychiatrist Dr. Luis Sandoval from Kaiser Permanente. Thank you so much for joining us, both of you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Jessica, I want to start with you. What has been the effect of Bring Change to Mind in your community, and how has it affected you personally? In the story, I could see how much you were smiling and how joyful you were, so I'd like to know how it is today.
Yeah, of course. So Bring Change to Mind, our goal is to end the stigma around mental health, kind of starting this conversation and making sure that people feel this connection that maybe they don't have in their own household. And I know with my own story and my journey that this club has definitely helped me a lot.
That's incredible, and you're an incredible young woman.
Yeah.
But doctor, I do have some questions for you. What are some ways teenagers or young adults can bridge that generational gap and really help their parents understand what they're feeling?
You know, so many different things at play here, and you're absolutely right. Especially coming from immigrant parents, Latin America, that happened to me as well. And when I told my parents I wanted to be a psychiatrist, they didn't know what to make of it because mental health is not discussed in our culture very commonly. So one of the things is, Jessica, I think that's awesome what you're doing. The very first thing is, let's talk about it, because that's one of the biggest fears. One of the things to consider is that within the Latin American culture, even talking about mental health, there's a big fear of being labeled crazy because there's not a whole lot in between. We go from either you're normal or you're crazy. And so just starting to talk about it and starting to learn a little bit more about, well, what does it mean to be depressed? What does it mean to be anxious? And realizing that if somebody is experiencing these symptoms, they actually feel a whole lot better when they can talk about it. And we can start to reduce not only those symptoms, but the stigma, because you start talking to people and you realize they're just normal people. They're just going through a few different emotions. Talking to the parents and letting them see, especially as Jessica's doing with a group like that, hey, guess what? By doing this group, people are feeling better, and maybe getting even the parents involved to see that it's not that scary and nobody's really crazy.
Yeah, it's so great that people are talking about it. Jessica, back to you. In this piece, you spoke about living in an immigrant household and the differences that you noticed. Can you talk a little bit more about that? And have you seen the same with any of the members in your group now?
Oh, of course. So at Brain Change Mind, we have something called TAB, and it's a little group where we connect all around California and we talk about our experiences. And something that I noticed is that from immigrants, we kind of share this commonality where we're like, oh yeah, our parents, we don't talk to them as much. So having the support group, having people to talk about this kind of things, it's amazing. It's great. So then we get to kind of release ourselves in a sense, kind of like realize, oh, we're not alone. We have people that are like us, having in similar situations, and it's a really great feeling.
It truly is. Well, doctor, we've all had a tough time really during the pandemic, but the lack of interaction, especially with the lack of interaction, I should say, but what signs specifically should parents be on the lookout for when it does come to mental health in their children?
You know, one of the main things is, are they acting like themselves? Are they isolating even more? I mean, we're already isolating, right, because of the quarantine over the last year, but is my child isolating more? Are they acting like themselves? Do they seem more depressed? And really, if they are bringing it up, if they are speaking to me about, hey, I'm feeling this way, I would really encourage the parents to be open to whatever the child's feeling, not just discount it. Because like Jessica was saying, sometimes parents will say, you know, and I'm sure I do this too, you know, gosh, I had it much worse than you, or you think that's bad. But remember, your child, regardless of whatever age they're at, whether they're in elementary school, junior high, high school, whatever they're feeling is important to them at that moment. And that was important to us when we were at those ages. It's easy to forget. But really, more than anything else, listen to your children, see what they're saying. Are they acting like themselves? If they're getting to the point where they are totally isolating and they're really not talking to anybody and they seem really depressed, talk to them and see if they don't need to talk to a doctor, a therapist, or get some help, because we don't want it to get any further to where all of a sudden they feel like they're hopeless or they really don't matter.
Yeah, communication really doesn't matter what household you're in, but it is the key. Well, thank you, Jessica and Dr. Sandoval, for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.